Hang on. 1 second. Well, this is awkward. And it's about to get even weirder. Hello dudes and dudesses, this is me from the future, rather the present. And it's confusing because the clip you saw in the beginning is also from the future, if you look at where we are in the story. Let me try to recap it real quick. So last time we started an accidental 1.17 survival SMP world with my boys and some of their friends. Right, you got that. And we worked a lot, so I recorded, a bit on the way, but I didn't intend to make a series. So I have a lot of footage, and we need to catch up to where we are today. This is here on the balcony, not in the hall with the pillager, right? You get it. So, but yeah, it's confusing. I know, it's very confusing. I have seen things that no Minecraft player should ever see. I have seen my own death. I died, believe it or not, to a zombie twice. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, back to the story in front of us. So, last time I started on this house, and I wish I could tell you that I finished it right off, but I didn't. I did all kinds of other stuff. I looked at some floating grass, I found a beehive, and I stole some honeycomb. Then I picked up an egg and wandered aimlessly around the landscape with my new spyglass, until I found a spot where I could look at the house. No, it wasn't finished. Then I totally massacred a part of a nearby jungle, and I took a cocoa bean. With the lead I had gotten the day before from a wandering trader, I caught a cow, because you need cows, and I took him back with a friend to a pen I had built the day before. Then I borrowed some wheat from a field and I bred them up. Yes, I borrowed it. If it's from friends, it's borrowing. And then I just stood around marveling at the wonders of life. It's a miracle. Then I totally stole some wheat from another field. I had no idea who had owned it, so it was stealing. But I did replant it. I went back and used the same leads on the bees, and then I bred them up. Because you have to play nice. So you cannot just take the bees. You have to breed them up first, so you will leave some bees behind for others. Then I build quickly 2 beehives, like this. Beautiful. Of course I planted a lot of flowers for the bees because they're an endangered species. I set them free. And it was a nice feeling. I was at peace. The flowers, the bees, everything was the way it's supposed to be. And then, as I was standing there, content, suddenly I heard the cows being restless. What was going on? And then I saw it. Too much? Over the top? Okay, maybe. But now we're almost at the present day. Not the present day, but the present day in the story. And what I did was I dug a hole. Okay, I'm totally gonna catch one of these guys. I have a vague idea. This is a trap I made before. I have a vague idea that I want my house to be some kind of inn, and why not have different species or creatures living in there? Yeah, it's 5 as I remember. And what you do is you punch a hole 2 deep, maybe 3, and then you make this cross like this. I actually made a video on this, but in that video I had villager on top of it to lure them in. There's 5 like this. And let me just get some water. And you do this on all 4 sides like this. And you put in a sign like this in the middle. And then we just need to do the other sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we put it there. Beautiful. And the last one I had to make changes to the bank, so I'm not sure I can have 5. Let me see. No, it's gonna be 4, but it doesn't make a difference. It will work anyhow. So now I just need to get his attention because he's been, well, I've been doing this, he's just been drifting away over there. Okay, I think the plan is to get a boat. I have a boat and I get him in like this. Like, hang on, like this. No? What? I get him in like, hang on, I'm getting dizzy from this. Now, full speed ahead, and what the? Why are you not coming in my boat? What? Okay, new plan. I'm gonna get out of the boat, and come on, break. And I'm gonna push it into him without me being in it. Maybe that works better. That's how you do with mobs on land. So, yee, and boat. Ouch. Come on in. And row your boat merrily down the stream. Na 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 na. So it sounds cheerful, and it was, and I'm not the one to belittle or mock people or pillagers, but things may have been said about his mother, his smell, his family in general, and yeah, I'm not proud of this. You can't hit me, you're a useless shot, you can't hit me. Yeah, well, I said it was nothing to be proud of, but I could have just sat there all day, waiting for him to shoot out his arrows, but I didn't, because I had a plan. I wanted him to be in my trap because I wanted him to be in my cellar. So I got out of the boat, and the logical thing to do, it seemed at the time, was to start building. I'm a slow builder. I've always been a slow builder. I take my time, and I use a lot of time with details, but I also just move slow. I do things slowly when I build. It's kind of a zen thing for me. I really relax when I'm building, and this episode at least is about getting the house finished so we can be up to speed with present day. And this is not really going that fast, but that is basically the speed in which I build. You can see the tower here. Later you will see that I changed everything out for stone instead. But on that day, the pillager kept being on my mind. Even though I concentrated on doing other stuff, I really did. I tried to, get the house finished. I looked over at spawn and thought, damn, that's ugly. That would be like 2 6-year-old boys built something like that in 2012. But the trap got my attention all the time, and the pillager, and the only logical thing I think to do was I needed to go down there and breed the cows. But then I had a brilliant idea. I made a waterfall, and I was going to sail him up into the waterfall, and it was a brilliant idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The boat sank, but the idea itself, that was a good idea. But now I was out of the boat, then it meant that he was out of the boat. So now I just had to wait, and he would come up and get in the hole, I think. So now it was time to dance. But for some reason, I thought it was very important to get down there and get the boat at that second. Very logical. But I did. I secured the boat. So don't worry about the boat. I have it. And now we're about to do the dance. I'm not really sure which one of us is leading. Normally, as I said, when I do this trap, I have a villager on top, so they run in automatically. I will try to link the video, but this dance was more difficult. It was like he wanted to lead, I wanted to lead, and we were stepping on each other's toes. It wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't beautiful. It wasn't the tango I dreamed about, and I was getting slightly annoyed with him, to be honest. And at one point, he broke my heart. Well, he got it down to 1.5 hearts anyway, and I was saying, okay, that's enough. It's enough. I won't take it anymore. You're going down the hole, mister. Away with you. Bye. And that's basically brings us to the present day. The present day in the story, anyway. Okay, I'm going down with him. I hope this works. I'm not taking any damage, so it will. Let me just get rid of this sign and close us off. Hang on. 1 second. Well, this is awkward. Dudes, dudesses, did you hear that sound? It's the sound of success. I have a pillager underneath my feet. Let's go check out the basement. It's not finished, but down here I have the first lodger of our inn. Here he is. And let me just, I don't need the shield. I don't actually need armor. I don't need anything because he's friendly, aren't you? Yeah. So I'm gonna dig out this basement. I don't know how big it's gonna be. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have down there, except for him. At least right now, he's gonna live here. That will be his home, and I think it's a lovely home. So, yeah. Playing on a server is a wonderful thing. Maybe this is why I like this world so much. I've been playing single player a lot, because look what happened the very next day. The next day, Carl from the server had dropped off a name tag for me. That's the beauty of playing on a server. I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Seriously, no, don't do drugs. But the house wasn't building itself. I was doing all kind of things, dallying around, and I needed to do a lot of work. So, there's no way around it. Let's get cracking on this house. went fishing. I really needed some R&R, but well, I went fishing for the materials to a fishing rod, which is string, and it was kind of hairy. I mean, look at this. Am I gonna make it? Sure. Alright, so I'm doing this to get string, and I'm alone on the server and there's lag. See? But when you want to fish, you want to fish. So let's go get some more of those strings. I'm actually feeling quite comfortable at this point in time. I even have time to, eat, heal up, and even, and this is so much a professional Minecrafter, check my armor before I go out again and look for more spiders. And we circle around to get the string. It must be here somewhere. There it is. And then I was contacted on Discord. Well, sort of. We just need one more string and then we're good to go. Where is it? I saw a spider over here. Yes, 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 I'm making food. Ish. Oh my god. What should I make? Fish? Cod? I don't know. I need to cut. I need to think about it. And finally, I had time to fish. Well, maybe I didn't have the time, but I took the time. And let that be a lesson to you. Take the time to fish or do something else. I fished a lot, cod mostly, but I did get some enchanted books, mending, and some other stuff, a good bow. And then I saw something on the bank over there. And I sailed away, and look what that got me. Because I took time fishing, I got a friend for life. Isn't that cute? And he's sitting here right now. And then I fished some more. And I fished for so long I fished, that actually my youngest son came out and built a house all while I was fishing. So not only did fishing earn me a friend for life, I got to spend quality time with my family. And isn't that what Minecraft is all about? Okay, enough of that. And you're almost caught up now. Not totally, but almost. So if you did like the video, do leave a like and tell your friends about it. And if you're new, subscribe and hit that belly button. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.